let's go ahead, get into this week's Pac-12 Power Rankings. Look, this is why it gets so damn tough to start talking Arizona State and then go into Power Rankings, because you know who's number one? It's the Arizona Wildcats. The Arizona Wildcats are the number one team in the Pac-12, and I don't think you can make an argument for anybody else.
This conference sucks.
It does suck. I said it earlier this morning, but Arizona's won 5 of their last 6. Their only loss came to a not great Oregon State team, but they bounced back, beat Oregon on the road, took care of business against Cal and Stanford. They're on the road versus Utah and Colorado. Caleb Love and company and Umar Ballo are really starting to figure it out for them this season. I've got Washington State. Washington State up to 2. They're moving up simply because of what they've been able to accomplish recently in this conference. Washington State, guys, I don't know if you knew this, 16-6 on the season. That is the second most wins in this conference behind only Arizona. They're 11-1 at home, and they're on a 3-game win streak. Washington State is getting hot at the right time. Oregon does fall. Okay, they fall from 2 to 3. I still think that Oregon is a NCAA tournament team, but I would like to see them really start to take care of some of these worst teams in the conference. But like Jacob said, it's not a great basketball conference this season. Colorado, they're at 4. Utah State's put at 5. Stanford, they split. They lost to Arizona, but they beat Arizona State. And kind of by default, because this conference is really, really bad, they do move up. Now, Stanford, 8-3 at home, 11-10 on the season. It is weird that we have an 11-10 team right now sitting that high in these Pac-12 power rankings, specifically because this conference is known for doing great things collegiately when it comes to college basketball. Oregon, Arizona, UCLA, USC. Like Jervis says in the chat, it's weird seeing USC where they are in those rankings. Let's go ahead, get back into what we've got right after Stanford. Guys, we've got Cal at 7. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day that Cal basketball would get this high. Look, they're 9-13 on the season. They are not a good basketball team, okay? But again, because this is such a bad conference, Cal has found ways to get it done. Not to mention, if you haven't watched Cal basketball this season, Jalen Tyson averaging 20 points a game, 7 boards, a steal, 3 assists. He's kind of going crazy this season for the Cal Bears. UCLA, they're on the rise. They move up 3 spots. The Bruins are on a 3-game win streak as it stands right now in conference play. I do believe, unless I'm mistaken, that is the longest win streak in conference play as it stands right now, tied with Washington State and Arizona for 3 in a row. Mick Cronin's starting to finally figure it out this season. Washington at 9, Oregon State at 10, Arizona State falling 5 spots, the biggest losers of the week, falling to number 11. My goodness, it was a difficult weekend for the Arizona State Sun Devils. We already talked about the Sun Devils, okay? We talked about what's going wrong. The 4-game skid, the longest in the conference. They're shooting worse at every major category than everybody else. Arizona State's got to figure it out, man. Got to figure it out. And then, yes, we do have Bronny James Jr. and company and the USC Trojans as the worst team in the Pac-12. USC, 9-13 on the season, 3-8 in Pac-12 play, and they are atrocious on the road, guys. They are 1-6. 1-6 away from home. They have their most recent game, they took care of Oregon State. Their games before that, lost to Oregon, lost to UCLA, lost to Arizona State, lost to Arizona, lost to Colorado, lost to Washington State. This is a difficult season for USC. How bad? How bad has it been? Well, after that Oregon game, before the Oregon State game, that was the longest losing streak since the 2014-2015 season for the Trojans. That's how bad of a season it's been for USC. Guys, head to the comments. Let me know what you think of this week's Pac-12 Power Rankings.